Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Bosnian and welcome back to another one of my videos. And today we're going to be talking about the airplane in the background of the Zetsubou No Shima promotional image. Now, it looks like a plane is crashing onto the island, and we want to know what the significance is behind this plane. And also, by the way, there's another plane in the image, but it's crashed onto the island, so I don't know if those two planes are connected or not, but originally I thought that maybe the Origins crew were heading to the island on a plane, but it turns out that they were arriving on a boat and they eventually end up swimming to the island. So if it's not the original crew, then whose plane is it? Why were they flying above this secret military facility? And I mean, obviously this plane is here for a reason and the purpose behind the plane is unknown, but one thing's for sure, it does have some sort of a significance, and you know, Treyarch is definitely hinting at something, because I kind of doubt that they would just decide to add a random plane crashing in the background there. In my opinion, this can go two ways. Either this plane is something similar to the map Origins, where the planes just kind of fly around the map and maybe you have to shoot one down or something like that. So maybe that's why it's, you know, crashing. Or it's carrying Takeo 1.0. I'm gonna assume that it's a plane that's carrying Takeo on board. Just like in Der Eisendrache, where a truck was transporting Dempsey 1.0 to a rocket, maybe this plane is trying to take Takeo 1.0 somewhere as well. But, you know, it looks like that plan went south and now they're gonna crash. But where do they crash? If we go back to the Giant Cipher talking about this map, it says in the cell below the waves is where honor suffers, and from that we can obviously assume that it's talking about Takeo 1.0 and the fact that he's underwater below the waves. So I believe that the plane might be crashing out into the ocean somewhere, and that is how Takeo 1.0 ends up below the waves, according, you know, to the cipher. But other than that, I'm not sure what to think about this plane. I mean, it obviously has some sort of a significance, and I don't know, I'd like to think that this theory that I have is, you know, it's plausible, and who knows, maybe they'll have some sort of an intro sequence where they show them chasing after that plane, and you know, similar to Der Eisendrache, where they were chasing after the truck with Dempsey 1.0 in it. I've seen people say that it could be the Mob of the Dead plane, but that's obviously beyond ridiculous to even assume that, because, you know, you can clearly see that it doesn't look like a plane made out of bed sheets and, you know, just pure shit. So I think that this is a pretty solid theory, but how are we gonna get to Takeo 1.0? How are we gonna get him out of the water? Maybe we have to go for a swim and, I don't know, drag his body out of the ocean. But there's only one thing that we have to worry about, and that's the fact that he's inside of some sort of a prison underwater, because again, the cipher goes like this: in the cell below the waves is where honor suffers, and the cell sounds like it's referring to a prison, and the history behind the island quite literally points to Cthulhu sleeping in his own prison below the waves near this island. So I'd say that it's a pretty weird connection, but you know, who knows, maybe it's just referring to a pod that he's stuck in as, you know, some sort of a prison. But I just think it's a really weird coincidence that Cthulhu was created on this island, and just, you know, just some really weird stuff like that. And the fact that, you know, this underwater city is super close to this island, and the fact that Cthulhu is lying in a prison, in some sort of a cell in that city, waiting to emerge, and the fact that Shadows of Evil had a lot of, you know, Cthulhu mythos in it, I guess you could say, and the fact that, you know, the max ammo in the map was Cthulhu's face. It's just, there's a lot of connections here, and I think that they would be missing out on a huge opportunity here with this map to make something epic. So I don't know, maybe it is Cthulhu, maybe it's not. We'll just have to wait and see what this map has in store for us. But that's gonna be it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a rating, please subscribe, and have a wonderful day, and let me know down in the comment section below your theories and opinions on all of this. What do you think this plane is doing? Where do you think it's crashing in? Who is flying it? Do you think that Takeo 1.0 is in it like I do? So again, just let me know what you think about it in the comment section, and that's gonna be it. See ya in the next one.